Dear students, we'll solve one more problem on computation of income from salary. This is video number 25. I'm Dr. Panduranga Nayak, Principal, SVS College, Bantwal. Let us go through the problem and see the treatment in the computation of income from salary. SSC is Mr. Shivakumar. He is working in a company in Bangalore and he gives the following information. Basic salary, this is fully taxable, 30,000 into 12, that comes to 36,000. And then the earnest allowance, it is 2,000 into 12, that comes to 24,000, that's fully taxable. Family allowance, 500 per month, that is fully taxable. City compensatory allowance, fully taxable. Education allowance for 2 children at rupees 2 per month per child. So 200 exemption is 100 per child for 2 children. So that is exempt. 100 per child per month for 2 children, it is exempt. Entertainment allowance 800 per month, it is fully taxable. So 800 into 12. But if the employee is a government employee, then deduction is available. But here no deduction is available as the employee is not a government employee. So no deduction is available under section 16 subsection 2, that is deduction from gross salary. House rent allowance 2,000 per month, but he pays 3,000 per month as rent for the accommodation secured by him. So 300 per month is the rent. How the calculation has to be done in order to calculate the exempt HRA? It is like this. Actual HRA received, that is 2,000 into 12. Then second one is rent paid in excess of 10% of salary. Rent paid is 3,000 per month into 12. And salary here, it means only basic, and that part of DA which enters into retirement benefits, here it's not given. So DA is not to be considered. And if commission is there, if it is based on turnover, that should be taken. But here it's not there, so only basic. So rent paid in excess of 10% of salary. Third one, 40% of salary. Here the employee works in Bangalore. So only if employee works in one of the metropolitan cities, 40% should be taken. Here it is only 30%. 40%. Otherwise 50%. So here only 40% should be taken. He is allowed to use one motor car of 1.6 cc for all office purposes. Since it is fully for office purposes, nothing is taxable. Therefore, perquisite value is nil. Reimbursement of medical expenses incurred by him was 16,000. So earlier it was exempt up to 15,000, but now after the employee enjoys standard deduction for salary income, the entire medical expenses reimbursed by the employer is taxable, fully taxable, whatever may be the amount of reimbursement. The company paid his club membership fees of 12,000 during the year, so this is fully taxable. But if it is paid in order to help the company, then it is not taxable. But here nothing has been mentioned, therefore entire amount is taxable. Son gets free education in the school approved by the company, and the cost of education is 1,500 per month per child. So if the amount is up to 1,000, then it is exempt. But here it is more than 1,000, therefore the amount is fully taxable. So 1,500 into 12, it is fully taxable. If it is 1,000 or less than that, then for 2 children it is exempt. Provision of the following servants, and they are paid by the company. Watchman rupees 2,200 per month. So it is taxable into 12. Sweeper, it is taxable 1,800 per month into 12. Gardener 1,750 into 12. Cook 3,000 into 12. The company has contributed to its recognized provident fund at 13% of his salary. An equal amount is contributed by him. For your information, employees' contribution to provident fund, recognized provident fund, it is exempt up to 12% of his salary. So here you have to find out what is 13% of his salary. Salary means what here? In this problem, VA is not part of retirement benefits. It's not mentioned, and there is no commission based on turnover. Therefore, yes, salary means only basic. So 1% is taxable here. 12% is exempt. 1% of employees' contribution to recognized provident fund is taxable. An employee's contribution to provident fund that comes under 80C. Interest credited rupees 28,000 at 10% per annum. So 10 it is exempt up to 9.5%. So 10 is equal to 28,000. What is 0.5 or half? So that comes to 1,400. That's taxable. Compute the taxable salary. So you see computation of salary of Mr. Shivakumar, 3,000 into 30,000 into 12, that comes to 3,60,000. Dearness allowance 2,000 into 12. Family allowance is taxable. City compensatory allowance is taxable. Education allowance is exempt only to the extent of 100 per month for 12 months for 2 children. So 2,400 is exempt, remaining 2,400 is taxable. Entertainment allowance is fully taxable. Then house rent allowance, so note is separately given. So already house rent allowance note is given, nothing is exempt, entire amount is taxable here. Then contribution contributed to the recognized provident fund. Okay, I already told you exempt up to 12%, but here 1% is taxable, that comes to 3,600. Interest credited, yes, it is 0.5%. In other words, 10 is equal to 28,000. What is 0.5? That we have to calculate. That comes to 1,400. Perquisite value of car 1.66. Small car used for official purpose. Since it is used for official purpose, nothing is taxable. Value is nil. Reimbursement of medical expenses fully taxable, 16,000. Perquisite value of free education, amount is more than 1,000 per month, fully taxable. Watchman, sweeper, gardener, cook. So the remuneration paid to all these domestic servants is fully taxable. As a result, the gross salary will be 5,77,200 rupees. Gross salary. Now you have to consider deduction under section 16. Yes, earlier standard deduction was not there, then it was introduced. Of course, long back standard deduction was there, and then it was discontinued, and very recently standard deduction was introduced. At the beginning it was 40,000, but for this previous year it is 50,000 rupees. And entertainment allowance, this is under section 16 subsection 2. Though entertainment allowance is there, that is not deductible because the employee is not a government employee. If employee is government employee, it is taxable, exempt. Rather than exempt, deduction is available under section 16 subsection 2. But here, since the employee is not a government employee, deduction is not available. Employment tax, okay, nothing has been mentioned here, therefore we are leaving it. We are not considering. Say entertainment allowance is 800 I can receive. If the SSC is a government employee, then deduction would have been allowed, like actual entertainment allowance received, then 1/5 of basic salary, then rupees 5,000, whichever is less, that would have been exempt. Deduction is available. But here, employee is not a government employee, therefore deduction is not available. Employment tax information is not available, therefore 50,000 only deductible from 5,77,200. So this is the taxable salary. Now what is the taxable HRA? Taxable HRA is 2,000 into 12, 24,000. And the exemption is like that. I already told you 2,000 into 12, 24,000. Rent paid, say 36,000. Over 10% of salary. Salary means only basic in this problem. So 36,000. Here 10% of salary is also 36,000. So nothing is taxable. Rather, so no excess amount. So rent paid in excess of 10% of salary is 0. 40% of salary. So employee is working in Bangalore and therefore it is only 40%, not 50%. If it is in one of the metropolitan cities, that would have been 50% rather than 40%. 40% comes to, sorry, it is subject. I am subject to correction. It is 1,44,000, not 14,44,000. So anyway, answer is same. So least of the three, it is 0 only. Okay, least of the three. So taxable HR is 24,000 only. Mr. Shiva Kumar is not a government employee. Therefore, deduction under section 16(2) is not available for entertainment allowance. As the assessee is working in Bangalore, other than 4 metropolitan cities, 40% of salary is considered for calculating HR. So that's about this problem. So here one correction, that is not 14,40,000, it should be 1,44,000 rupees. That's all. And least of the three is exempt. I have forgotten to write here least. So least of the three values is exempt. So least is here 0 and therefore nothing is exempt. So entire HRA of 24,000 is taxable. So thank you very much.